back to the channel. That is right, everybody. We are finally upgrading our equipment here in the garage. For one, it makes our life easier, and two, it's just a good investment. That's great. All right, folks, hopefully you can see this a little bit better, but I have here an Amazon Basics rolling creeper that I picked off for around $27. Now, of course, you did have to assemble it, but they give you all the tools and they give you all the hardware necessary. Literally took 5 minutes and I got my own roller creeper for like 20-something bucks. Awesome. But this rolling creeper is not the main topic for today's video, guys. It's actually, if you could read the title, about the STI. Finally, we got something for the car. Never happens. Now, as I said, this is an aftermarket part for the STI. Okay, let's go ahead and get to opening these suckers. I already opened one up just for quality assurance. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Okay, we'll go ahead and get one out the way since they're both pretty much the same. Now, guys, here it is, the moment of truth. What did I pick up for the STI? Oh, yeah. Now let's go ahead and get a closer look at what seems to be a normal factory STI taillight. Gotta be very gentle here. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. Now you're probably wondering, what are we looking at? Well, it's a taillight, but it's an aftermarket taillight, guys. As you can see, we got some LEDs in there. We look back here. We have what appears to be some plug-in and play-in. We always like those. And let's just go take a quick glimpse at the stock taillights that I have. Alright, so we are up close and personal with the factory taillights that come with this 2013 STI. Disregard all this extra vinyl around here, guys. We're going to take that off as soon as this sucker is out. But anywho, let's go ahead and compare it to the aftermarket. So that's factory. Here's aftermarket. My favorite bit with this right now, guys, is the clear lens and how you can see through everything. This, on the other hand, you have like these, these squares reflecting. It's not a clear, flat lens like this one is. See that? I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys, but these have a bunch of these squares in them. Kind of distorts the image. It's not really clean. But the general design is roughly about the same. Alright, so the way you want to go about doing a taillight replacement, well, first, disregard this, guys. This is holding up my trunk, by the way. This is an aftermarket Sibon trunk, and yeah, well, actually, these metal rods over here were supposed to give the trunk the lift whenever you unlock it with your key or the latch inside, but obviously I never put those on, so you kind of just need to wing it. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and jump ourselves in here. I know there's not much light, but you're gonna want to fold down this the liner. The way to do that is to pop out the clips. Now you're gonna have clips inside your liner. That's pretty much what's holding it in. Once you pop those out, you'll have access to the taillight. Right there should be three nuts holding it in. You loosen those up. You pop off the plugs, and the taillight should be able to come out. Obviously, we removed the 4 nuts holding that in. Next up, you want to go ahead and unplug the ones that you can find, the ones you have access to. Unplug those, and then your taillight should be able to just wiggle right out. We'll jiggle out the old taillight. Maybe you might need a bonk or two on those bolts, or not. Okay. And oh, we got some of the gasket sticking on there. Okay, perfect. There we go. OEM taillight is out. Roughly the same design. There are some things we need to transfer from here to the new one. So the other thing, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and clean out all this leftover vinyl that I couldn't get to. Oh man, don't look at any of that, guys. That's just just horrible vinyl wrapping. I mean, it's hidden, so who cares? Nice. Alright, so I've cleaned up all of the rest of vinyl, the excess of vinyl that was left. Chipped more of my paint, damage, but it's okay. Next up, we're gonna hit it with some isopropyl alcohol. Prep it, clean it a little bit because we don't get that opportunity too often, so it does need some TLC. Here's old factory and here is the new. Okay, that was really hard, but I finally managed to get it. So the main connector here is attached with a little tab. See if I can get some lighting in there. That sucker in there. So there's a tab right in here. It's this dude right here that it tabs into. Now the way I did it, I tried multiple ways, but I jammed this little Allen wrench right in here in the little cubby space and pushed on it, and it actually released it, guys. Now for the fun part, we transfer everything over. This is gonna slide over here, and we can put our bulbs back into place here. And I don't even know if this needs a bulb. It might just shut in. I don't know yet. Still trying to figure it out. All right, folks. Factory, aftermarket. We're gonna quickly turn on the lights. There we go. So as you can see, major notice difference is our ambers, instead of being on top, is on the bottom here, which means our reverse light is up there. Now remember, I only mocked it in. I haven't even stuck on the resistor, whatever you call this thing on yet. I just want to test out the tail light, make sure every feature should function as it should. Turn on our lights. Okay, there's one, that's factory. And there we have, oh yes, boys, look at that. Aftermarket, factory. Boring old factory, which got a bulb and a bunch of these little squares reflecting it. That is a beautiful taillight, guys. I can't wait till the other side is done. Aftermarket taillight has been installed. Well, actually not really installed, it's just been mocked up. And dude, that looks beautiful. It's definitely gonna give the car a different appearance. And that's factory right over there, boring old factory. Probably already seen it in my videos, but vinyl wrapping, just don't do any of it during the cold, guys. I removed my roof, but my goodness, guys, look at this. The cost. It broke in scraps. Now, ideally, obviously, you want to break it off in one piece, but it's just too cold, guys. It is too cold. But the roof is clear. I have to clean up the I have to clean the weather strips or the whatever you call those side rails, whatever you call them. I also, damn me in my perfect job, because now I have to pop off my antenna just to get off the vinyl that's on there. That's underneath the antenna, because I popped off the antenna. If you guys don't remember, I actually removed the antenna so that I could wrap this whole thing. And obviously, one thing you don't want to wear, guys, is any watches or whatever, because you are leaning up against the car. So just a little heads up for you guys who love your car. STI taillights. Look at those lights. Some badass lights, guys, for $160, I think, dude. They're dirt cheap. If you have an STI or WRX, guys, pick up those taillights because, my goodness, they are beautiful. They are gorgeous pieces of taillights, guys. Hopefully you all can hear me over the exhaust. But if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. Happily address anything. STI is coming along. If you have any questions on the taillights or the wrap or anything like that, guys, I'm happy to help. STI is coming along. I think next up, headlights and maybe a new spoiler. Dude, I cannot get over those taillights. I cannot get over them. It looks so different. It looks so different, dude. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with these taillights. It's freaking beautiful, man. Car looks completely different, guys. I'm absolutely in love with these taillights. I will leave a link for them in the description. With all that said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I will bring out more Subaru content, more F-150 content. You can't see it. It's behind the doors. It's there. Don't worry. At least I think so. As always, guys, thank you. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace. Take care.